Good evening, welcome to my presentation. I'm Anna Mulhok. Let's get started. What does colonization of 21st centuries look like? Let me give you some telltale signs. Predatory landing, land grab, a disregard for the rule of law, and expansionism. Does this remind you of a country? This is the playbook of modern day China, a country that uses its commerce, globalization, and checkbooks to execute a silent takeover of government. China is not breaking the rules, it's playing a different game. When you open your handbag or parts, you can immediately spot all sorts of stuff made in China. Does this remind you any international trade theory of 16th century? Yes, you are right. It's a mercantilism. In mercantilism, government incentivize export and discourage import. A definition of mercantilism given by Antonio Serra, and I am quoting: a state's economy and development is highly dependent on gold and silver, where the state should look for more in the outer region. It means for becoming abundant in gold and silver, states should invest more in foreign lands to extract gold and silver from them. Let's have a look the difference between mercantilism and new mercantilism. When mercantilism put emphasis on trade surplus to be abundant with gold and silver, new mercantilism emphasis on forex reserve in and increase forex reserve to have a better socio-political advantage. You have heard of Squid Game. It's a Netflix series that has made more than $900 million already, the biggest earner in Netflix history. Its story is quite simple. People buried in debt play a hardly deadly game. If they win, they can earn a huge money to repay their debt or whatever they want to do with the money. If they lose, they are killed. What if I told you that countries are also playing a squid game? They are buried deep in Chinese debt. Is China now a different state using development as a cloth of a sheep to hide the nature of wolf? It is the 21st century. China has invested billions of dollars across the world. Bangladesh also took Chinese loan and aids to meet demands. Recently, this relationship is declared as a strategic partnership. One may think, seeing this shift in relationship, both parties may gain equally. But looking at the cases and recent development in Chinese project, a series of doubt arises. China is engaged in and prefer unequal trade relationship with relatively weaker states, so that they can be manipulated by Chinese, like Sri Lanka, Kenya, Zambia, and Djibouti. So we can say that China is implementing a policy that support a new marketism thought. That's all from today. Thank you.